Welcome to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on MalcolmPresents.com, a streaming platform heard around the world and beyond. And today I
Hmm.
have only one of the cheeks, and that's
Yeah,
Nancy.
one cheek is here.
Well, actually, one cheek almost wasn't here because this is the weekend of the wedding.
This is the wedding that we've been all waiting for a year.
Well, you've been
It's
waiting for
it,
35 years.
yeah, well, that's true too, but I won't go that far. But
Well, I would.
yep, the boy's getting married, yeah, and it's just planning all of it is always something. It's always there's always something. And just this last minute stuff is, you just gotta get, things ready and bring things to places. And yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. So the good news is that so far the weather forecast is like it's Bella. It's good. And since the ceremony's outside, that makes me a happy camper. So
Oh,
I'm
did
glad.
you get a chuppah or do you know about it?
Got a chuppah.
You got a chuppah?
Got some keepahs. We got some nice
Uh,
keepahs. They're very nice. They're really
What's
nice.
the
Les
difference
picked them
between
up
a kippah
yesterday.
and a yarmulke?
It's the
Or is it
same thing. It's the
is this
same
one
thing. It's a
Hebrew,
different.
one is Yiddish, or
No, I don't know. I
huh.
don't know the difference, but they both mean the same thing. So, we've been using you can go to keepa.com or something. I mean, it's like keepot, keepa. I don't know. You
Because I
can
know that if, I
you
remember like I always used to say Shabbos, but
yeah,
that's
Shabbat.
but Shabbat.
It's Shabbat. Shabbat.
Yeah, I always say
Sh
Shabbos, which was back
Well,
east.
good. We did that. We did that in Brooklyn. We'd say good Shabbos, but it's Shabbat. It's not Shabbos. The song is Shabbat Shalom. It's
Yeah.
this is, it has the T, the S, the different dialect of the Suf and the Tough. They use
One was
it.
Ashkenazi and one is
The
Sephardic,
T, right, and
that's
one
my.
and the T sound is Sephardic. So I've been using the T sound mostly. After I was in Israel, I used it because they all use it there.
Yeah. But
Sephardic.
what screwed me up is reading Hebrew because they changed the vowels. Like ah is or.
Yeah, well, yeah, the awe is ata. It could be, yeah, I think it's the reverse actually, but yeah, it's different. I don't know. Just learning to read it was, everyone should kind of know how to read a different language, I think.
Yeah, I can read it, but I can't interpret it.
Yeah, neither can I. I actually took it in high school. Had Mrs. Corns, Phil had her as well. And she kind of got us ready because she knew we were all going to Israel after graduation. And so I was pretty, I can't say good, but enough to kind of have a conversation when I was in Israel. I admit, I completely lost it because if you don't use it, you lose it. And, and I lost.
After I go, if I ever went to Israel, after I got through with Shalom, I think that would be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, there's a few words you can. I mean, speaking of weddings, I went to a wedding. My friend's, I think it was her cousin or something, had a wedding in the desert on of all places, like a military place in Beersheba, which is the desert, and it was crazy. The chuppah was raised by a tank, was attached to a tank,
Yeah.
and they raised it and did the ceremony raised in this. It was It was incredible. And then when the service was done, we went to another area, which was a big area where they had, a band and food and everything. And the band knew that there were a lot of American young ladies there. So they played like rock and roll, American rock and roll
Mm.
continually. And a lot of the young army soldiers who were there, their friends, they would come up and they would dance with us. It was nuts. And I saw a really cute, so I danced with a really cute soldier. He was
Uh,
adorable. He was really, really cute.
but you were
And
married at the time, right?
I was not even eight. I had my high 18th birthday
Oh,
in Israel. I spent my 18th birthday in
well,
Israel. So in Jaffa, where I met another soldier, I don't know.
you could you
He
could you could have been an
uh,
Israeli
he
citizen.
he was he
Did he
was all
sweep you?
he was even cuter than the other guy.
Did he
My
sweep you
God.
off of your feet?
Pretty much. I was like, this guy was something else. I don't know, man.
Well, it
But
could have
anyway,
been,
yeah, well,
but lucky less.
I was in Israel for 3 weeks. I meant less when I got back. He the redhead and her boyfriend Alan, who's where like Les's best friend still for all these years. Uh, they introduced us. So, yeah. So anyway, that's the
Anyway,
story.
so you have everything set on for the wedding, right?
I mean, no, there's still things we're trying to like coordinate and like hotels, and I have to bring the car over and I have to get the cakes and bring them over, and not the wedding cake for the wedding, but the dinner before, the pre-wedding dinner. They call it a rehearsal dinner. I don't know. Uh but I don't know how much rehearsing we do. It's
Yeah, what
like
time rehearsal? You can wait.
you just you pair up the people and tell them to go down the aisle. I mean, what are you gonna do?
yeah,
I mean, I'll start walking like this. I'm in big trouble if they let me loose. So
yeah. You have your tape on too. You know the
I I
tokens.
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, wait a minute, what?
I did well. We're singing "Whim Away," by the way. So
Hmm.
I had to remember my part. My nephew has to he's gonna
Hmm.
have to ring. He's gonna have to ring as he's gonna as they call it, chime off. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to chime off because we need to get our parts. Uh I know mine's the high, E's the middle, and Noah's the low. So that I know. And we always, I mean, we've been singing it for like ever. I mean, Elon heard it in utero. I mean, it's he actually sang with them at there's so much I could have put in this speech, but I had to keep it short. And like I have all these like really cool stories. So I just went with one of them. Oh, and I'm not going to say anything. Nope, nope. Be quiet, Max.
Why?
Because sometimes they go on and listen, my son. I can't do
Oh,
it. I
you
can't.
wanted surprise.
Yeah. I can't say. Anyway, I almost spilled the beans, and that would be bad. But
He's marrying a nice Finnish lady, right?
yeah, nice. She's beautiful and sweet and nice. Yes, she's real. Sarah is lovely. So, and then there's some other news on the wedding engagement front, all over the news, breaking into the news, trying to take us away from the insanity of where we're living right now. Uh, Taylor Swift got
Mhm.
engaged to
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs star football player, and they've been going out for 2 years basically. So that's a bit. And boy, her ring, oh my God, it's like
I think I heard it was an 8 carat ring.
it's beautiful. It's not the usual, just the ring that comes up. It's like a longer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I told my son, "Come on, you could have spent 500,000 on a ring. What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?"
you mean he didn't?
He spent a lot just considering he's he's a working, but he yeah,
Okay, I have a question. Do they have a prenup? Because
I
both
have
of them are
no
fairly well off.
I do not have an answer to that.
No,
And
okay.
even if I knew,
And you didn't
and even
ask.
if I knew, I wouldn't answer it. So so the answer is not answering because I
No,
really am not sure. So I don't want to say something
right.
stupid again. Because all I need is to say something stupid and then, what do you
And
say
then
this for?
where did you say that? Right.
Shut up already. Talk about Taylor Swift. Uh,
Okay,
yeah, I
let's go back to
mean,
I wonder if
go ahead.
they must have a prenup because
I,
both
I, well, she's like a billionaire,
yeah, and
and
he's
he's a
not
millionaire.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the big thing was like, yeah, they probably should have one, I would imagine.
Yeah, if they would split, he would probably get the alimony.
True. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I think they look really happy. I mean,
No, they,
I'm hoping it stays. I'm hoping she has a little kidlet with him. I don't know. I think they would want a family. I think he wants
I
a
would say
yeah,
90%
yeah,
of the people that get married look like they're in love.
yeah, that's true, and it lasts for a while.
Yeah.
But hey, my anniversary's tomorrow, people.
Ah,
48 years.
48
I
years.
got married when I was 12. Shh.
Shh.
So, last calls, he goes, I don't know what we're gonna do. I have to go to the city. I have to get the stuff. So I said, he said, I think we're gonna have to celebrate it next
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
So, I quickly ran to the store to get cards and other stuff yesterday just to have something, right?
yeah,
But he's probably gonna be in the city. He's gonna go down to the city
yeah.
to help the kids and bring stuff back up to Westchester. So, yeah,
And
I'm getting.
where they going for the honeymoon?
They're going on safari.
Safari.
Safari. They're gonna sing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" when
Huh.
they see the lions. So, yeah. So it seems to be a thing now.
Going on safaris for
I
your
think
honeymoon?
yes, no, yes. It's a honeymoon thing now. It's like some of his friends have gone, and my neighbor's son, I believe, is going next month, or I mean in October. I don't know. It's something that's a thing now. I don't know. It's a
Okay.
different kind of
Do
adventure.
they go to hotels or they sleep in a camp?
I
Is
think it's like glamping. It's like a luxury kind of camp thing. It's not like a Boy Scout camp.
and they don't go on
I'm,
back of elephants? I don't know. What do
you
they
know,
do on safaris? On elephants? Or
now they see the animals. They go in. I don't know. They have all sorts of things, and then they have other things that they do. I don't know. I'm gonna look for their itinerary. They better send it to me so I know where they are. Uh, and they're going to an island before that for a few days.
Coney Island?
Yeah, we're all going to Coney Island. We're going to Coney Island.
Actually, that would probably be good. You eat get a hot dog
Get a
by
hot dog.
anything.
Yeah. Hey, to me,
See the
I
Cyclones
think
play baseball.
yeah, it's their last few. I think it's the last games of the season for the
How are they doing?
Cyclones. I don't know. They were doing well. I think they're still up there. I'm not totally sure what their record is though. I know the Mets won yesterday in the a walk-off hit.
Hmm.
They beat the Phillies. That's a big rival because they've been bouncing,
Yeah.
between first place and then the Mets did their inevitable August slide.
Yeah.
But I think they're starting to hit. I mean, they've scored the most runs of any team in the last like week or so than any other team in the MLB. So we'll see. Their bats are picking up. So
Oh, good. Well,
I
anyway,
hope.
so what does this have to do with weddings?
I don't know. Like there are people that get engaged at ballparks. They go on the kiss cam and
Oh,
they
yeah.
or they put it on the screen. Will you marry me? I've seen that happen. You
Right.
see it in movies. You see it everywhere. Actually, someone I know, not their kid, but a relative. I don't know who it was. They did have like a wedding at one of the stadiums. They had a wedding there. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was the off season or something. I don't know.
I
It's
think one of the ball players, I mean, this way back when, had his wedding at home plate,
yeah, well,
but
so
I don't know
yeah.
if it was before a game.
Well, I know it's doable. You can rent, I mean, I don't think you could do it during the season unless they're not, playing there that time. But I think when the season's over, there's been some weddings, before and after the season. So
What
it's a
was the
thing. You
movie
got you
with,
got crazy people
yeah.
who do that.
What's
Not
her
crazy,
name?
they're fans.
Drew Barrymore. Didn't she have something crazy one with Boston or something? Where and it wasn't true. It was a movie.
Oh, I don't. That she got married in a.
Yeah, I mean, he was a crazy. I don't know if it was Billy Crystal or someone was
Everyone,
a
Adam
baseball
Sandler.
fanatic.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
And
remember. I
anyway,
don't know. I don't remember that one, but I've seen her movies, some of her movies. But anyway, it's everyone has there's like major baseball fans that would probably do that.
So everything. So getting back to your wedding or Elon's
Yeah.
wedding. So
Mm.
basically, you have everything said. You have the chuppah, you have the flowers.
Yeah, everything. Every major thing is set. The things that we're working on are the little minor things. And so we're gonna work on getting everything picked up and brought to where that has to go. And that is, today because of the paving I was talking to you earlier about, they're paving my one of my streets like that I go out onto, and then one of the main streets. And I walked the dog down to the main road, and I was asking the guys like, "What's going on?" I said, my kid's getting married. I need to be able to get in and out of my house. He's like,
I
I
got
gotta
relatives.
pick things up.
I got my
Yeah,
shmucha coming
I
over.
got mishpucha coming. Yeah, if I, Anyway, the guy was really nice. He goes, well, most of the paving on the main road should be done today. So, the problem is if you drive on asphalt, I don't even know how they let you drive on asphalt that's not dried a bit. You can completely ruin your tires. I mean, literally, it gets into your tires and you can't get it out if you
Gets
if
into
you
the
if
cracks
you
and
like
crevices.
if you like if you like sinking into it. So you don't wanna. I mean, you don't want to do that. People are doing it anyway. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm not ruining my car at this point. And plus, the stuff that kicks up can hit the car. I'm like, no, no, just not doing it.
By the way,
So.
who's the best man?
Who's the best man? It's Elon's friend since kindergarten.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
make sure he has the ring.
he has the he was his best man. They got married in California.
Come
So that was a wedding we attended.
and I wasn't invited.
Nice. No, we were in kind of wine country. I got to go to Calistoga while I was there and get a mud bath. Me diving into the mud, literally almost.
I used to get a mud bath every weekend when I was growing up. It was known as the beach.
Yes, I got a
And
mud bath there too.
we used to have mud fights.
We used to have mud fights. We throw the stuff at each other. Yeah,
Right.
we did that. We did. Well, if there was construction in any lot near us, we would wind up at this, seeing whatever was kind of left, and there was something. The earth would like there were pieces of dirt that like came together, and it looked like a rock, but it wasn't. And we'd call them dirt bomb fights. And we would literally throw these dirt bomb things at each other and get completely full of dirt.
Mm.
And you know, you wouldn't throw it hard, but you throw it enough to feel it.
Yeah.
And if you hit someone in the
Making it.
face with it, not good. And then your clothing, you were just a mess when you got back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you didn't jump in the ocean to clean it.
yeah, it reminds me of talking about throwing that. Reminds me of a game it was a game called Poison Ball.
Poison ball.
Remember
What is
Poison
that?
Ball? Where it was like
No,
it was sort of like dodgeball.
didn't do
Where
that.
you threw like a volleyball or
Mm,
a beach ball, hard
mm,
at someone. One would be,
yeah,
of course, one line. The other team would be another. Well, and
right.
then and if you threw it and someone caught it on a fly, you'd be out.
Well, it's like dodgeball.
Yeah, if it hit them, they
Yeah,
were
they're
out.
out. They're out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dodgeball. But you could call poison ball because
Right.
it was hard. It was for
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was like people got hurt.
Yeah, I mean look at the monkey bars that we had growing up. There
Oh,
was steel monkey bars
on concrete.
and underneath on concrete. And you'd fall off inevitably, especially if you're trying to be a gymnast and you twirl, I mean, I usually got through the twirl okay. Well, one time I missed it because it was a higher up and I went flying down and I hit my knee. It was bad.
It
It was
hurt.
it was bad. And I went home. My mom was home that day, and I was bleeding down my knee. And it was in Grady, where Grady High School was. There was a park and a ball field,
Yeah.
and so off of Shore Parkway, not far.
I think
And
Well, I think Grady just had opened when I was in high school.
Okay, so
That,
anyway,
that was like in the
yeah,
mid
so
60s.
right, it was a school to learn technical
It was
things,
a
to
trade
learn
school, yeah.
trade school, right? So I think that's important. I think getting rid of those was big mistake. I think we need them
Definitely.
now. I think we need them. I really do. But anyway, so I went home and my mom, she sees me, I'm crying. She cleans up my knee. She pats it, she cleans
Well, you were
it.
25 years old at the time.
No, I was like, they would say go to the park. You were like 8 years old and you're crossing streets. I mean, come home at 6 o'clock. When people screaming, "Time for dinner!" So she cleaned it off and she put the dreaded mercurochrome on it. You know what that is?
Yeah.
The red.
No,
It's
the dreaded thing was
it did.
iodine.
Well, no,
That's stunning.
mercurochrome was like it was the same thing. It was bad. It stung. It hurt. It was like, and it was red. It was like, oh, damn.
What used to
And
call you had an owie.
oh, it was more than an hour. And she tried to do like a little butterfly because it was a little open, so she pushed it together, and she put like a couple of bandages on it, and she gave me some snack, and she goes, go back to the playground.
Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine today, he's doing that, that they would call the child
Yeah.
services, like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And I have one scar from Grady Park, that park again. There was like glass on the ground,
Hmm.
and somehow I don't know how, but I fell. I don't know if I hit something or whatever. And there was a piece of glass, like a thick chunk of glass, and it went right into my knee. And the scar is the size of that piece of glass. It's still on my knee.
So,
Never
so,
went away.
so are you going to tell all these stories to your grandchildren when you have them
I will be
about you
happy
growing
to.
up?
I'll tell them, like, you dudes are like, you have it easy. Now they have AI to do their homework. You don't even need your parents. It's
No.
like, I mean, I don't know. The colleges are saying now because of the AI issue, they're going to have to do, an NYU professor said they're going to have to go back to a Socratic method of teaching where there's more give and take, more written exams in class, more, uh, you know, getting the students to speak more in class because now they don't speak as much.
Yeah, I think
And
we'd have to have like more oral tests because
that's it. There's going to be more oral tests, more written. The infamous notebook, the
yeah.
infamous. You would get that book to write in, right? And I think that's what's going to happen now. I think I
Or-
think I think there's going to be a way that they have to balance it because now you do research and you ask a question and it prints out a whole thing.
right.
It'll print out a paper for you.
Well,
You know,
it also print out the way you write.
no, not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. No. It's missing that. It
Oh,
still
okay.
has
It
it's
will
still
be.
in its little infantile state because the pattern of and the writing is some of it is very,
Cryptic.
childish in certain ways. It's not yeah, it isn't there yet. The research is there. I mean, and it
It
gives
will
you,
be.
but it doesn't, once it learns you, then yeah,
Yeah.
I can't, then you won't have, you could just press a button or you could just tell them, give me a paper on climate change or something like that. And it'll just spew the whole thing out,
Yeah. Then
and
okay, then now getting a little bit back
well,
to the wedding. As a mother of the groom, now do you feel any of that? I know, Elon is a little bit older. He's in his
yeah,
early 30s,
in his
mid
30s,
30s,
right?
and he's
Yeah,
been living on his own. But do you
for a
feel
long
like,
time.
but do you feel a little like the empty nest syndrome? Because in a way, you're not the necessarily most important woman in his life anymore. You're one
Oh,
of them. But now he has a wife.
no,
No?
he's had girlfriends.
Right.
He's been out since he's 18. My empty nest came when he went to college.
College. I know.
Yeah, you know the feeling. You had that feeling,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but now it's another woman. Even though he's
You
been
know,
dating, they never had the other woman.
yeah, no, he's had a couple of relationships that were that were, yeah. But anyway, it
That was
doesn't.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Reason.
Now I'm not going to go into that. But anyway,
Right.
I just want to, I'm just very happy for him and for
Yeah,
Sarah, and
it sounds like it's a wonderful lady.
I don't. I'm not feeling that because I already felt it. This is just another stage, another life stage, I guess.
Right.
And I have a grand dog, but I want a human version. So
Yeah,
I
I
want,
think it's a little different.
so that's something I look forward to, and something. So now it's closer to that.
Right.
You want to take the grandkid around. So this is a step in the grandkid, thing there. But it's yeah, I mean,
It's an exciting time.
it's exciting, and I think we're all anxious a bit. We have that little anxiety attached to it, but I know everything's gonna go great because everything's in place, and it's I think the affair is gonna be beautiful, and so I'm just looking forward to all of it.
Yeah.
It's really nice,
Now, I'm
and
wondering, have you prepared the bride's parents, to say, when you break the cup, to go Mazel Tov? Do they know what that means? Or-
I'm not sure. I mean, I can tell them. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
We got the glass, and it comes in a thing that you can actually break it in. So you won't need just a
Yeah.
napkin. Uh, and yeah, they sell that online too now. Amazon has a full line of glasses to break
Yeah. Oh, by the
for a
way, did they get
wedding.
the Kiddush cup?
I can't find it, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We might have to just use a wine glass.
Well, actually, you probably could go to the local synagogue and they'd sell you one. They probably have a
Uh,
little gift shop if you want.
yeah, yeah. I have to see what we're gonna do, and I don't know
Well,
if
ask
my
Rabbi
I don't know
Josh.
if my nephew brought anything. I don't know what he brought. I don't know, but I don't even know if I have to ask him if I have to bring a bottle of wine. I
Mhm.
have no idea.
And does
I
it
have
have
to.
to be kosher?
No, it's not. Wine is kosher. It comes off a grape. What are they going to do to it?
Well, I know this kosher wine,
They have kosher wine because it's kind of blessed by the rabbi.
Rabbi.
But wine there's nothing about
Well, you're right, but you
wine
can.
that's.
Josh is a rabbi. You can have him bless it.
Yeah, I don't know I'm leaving all
Right.
of that stuff to him. If he needs me to do something, I will do it. But so far, he has not asked me, except for my Hebrew names, what? That's all he called me about. He didn't remember our Hebrew names. So that he needed. So for the ketubah, you have to have the names. So like my wedding, the ketubah the kids ordered, they made a mistake, and it says New Jersey instead of New York.
Now, explain for our non-Jewish friends what is a ketubah.
Mm. It's just like it gives a whole layout of the family, the parents, and and everything on there. It's like a written document of the wedding of the marriage.
Mhm.
And what it says, it's Hebrew and English, and it just uh I don't know. I can ketubah
Okay, that
meaning. I can. It says I'll read it to you. It's a formal marriage contract details obligations, support. Um, it's dating back to an ancient times. It serves as a legally binding document, though its role has evolved primarily for protection. I don't know, for the couple's vows and their shared commitment. I don't know. Uh,
does it have
it's
a lot like what the duties, what tradition is that the woman does or the men
no,
do?
no, I don't think
Because that would
so.
be archaic right now.
No, no. The word ketubah itself comes from an Aramaic root meaning written, emphasizing its role as a written agreement. It's just a written agreement. It's like a contract, I think. Um, Different rights, conjugal rights that I don't
Conjugal,
know.
it's conjugal,
I,
conjugal rights. Well,
I don't know. This is back then. I think modern times it's different. They're
It's
saying a ketubah in modern times is a beautiful, personalized, artistic expression of a couple's love and commitment and values. That's what this is,
oh,
more
okay,
than anything. It's not like back in the day when it was like yeah, no.
right.
Uh no.
She has to go to a mikveh right before the wedding.
No, it's no
That's a
mikvahs.
traditional bath.
That's I know what that is, but not in this case. I didn't go to a mikvah, nor would I. Uh that's for much more like Orthodox and up Lubavitch, Hasidic, those higher,
Right.
more devout Jews.
But anyway, now that you're all prepared, you got everything, and as
Pretty
far as you
much.
know,
I just I just picked up Les's tux had to be um it had to be pressed, and I bought this nice jacket I want to wear at the Saturday
does
dinner,
he have his
and it
own
had
tux?
no, we rented
Do you
it.
rent it?
They sent him the wrong tux.
Oh,
Okay, understand. They sent him a tux. We went, he got fitted. We went to Nordstrom. He got fitted. And yet, when he got the tux, they had the tux was a 38 short. And he's not a 38 short. The pants weren't right. They sent a pink bow tie.
a
I
pink
think
bow tie.
they completely I think they probably sent his to somebody else. They mixed
Eh,
orders. So he calls and he's like, "What the heck is going on here?" This he couldn't even go like this. It was like he couldn't pick his arm up. It's 38 short. Short. Like so I know he's normal size
Yeah.
height, he's not so so he calls him and they go, "Oh no, we don't know how that happened, bloody blah." And they checked it and they go, "Yeah, it's supposed to be a 40 medium or whatever it was." And
Yeah.
they did send a
So
new
everything
one.
was,
They sent within 2 days. They FedExed it to us. They sent them. It was really a crisp. I think it was new, and the pants were new, and a really beautiful velvet bow tie that looked new also. So yeah. So meanwhile, we
and you
have a
get shoes along with it.
what?
Did you get shoes?
Yeah, he got shoes. So but anyway,
Anyway,
all right,
our time is up.
all right.
You got
We never got to the dust storm that you know what the dust storm was called just to for because it's funny. The dust storm in Phoenix was a haboob.
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 I've never heard of that word
It
before.
was a haboob. What
It,
is a haboob?
it was a big
It
haboob.
it's an intense dust or sandstorm with rapidly advancing wall of dust and debris. It came from a wind. It's like a monsoon, summer
And they call
monsoon.
the wind haboob.
So they call the wind not Mariah, but Haboob. So
Anyway,
does Mariah have a Haboob?
yeah,
We don't know. All right.
our time has run out.
All right. I'll speak to
Have
you
a fantastic time.
after the
We'll
wedding, man.
yeah, we'll get the
We'll get
what
the
happened,
lowdown.
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
Hopefully, there's
no
nothing
ugly,
good.
just good, just good. No
Just
bad, no
good.
ugly,
Send my
just good.
love. Send my love to them
I will.
and
I will.
congratulate them.
I will definitely send your congrats.
And
And
don't drink too much.
me, I don't drink.
I know.
So
That's what I'm
it's like
saying.
I
Be
really
careful.
don't. I'll just, sip where I need to sip, but I don't. I mean, I toast and I take
Right.
a sip, but they pretty much
That's it.
if it's a glass, it's like this much done. All right.
Anyway, send my love to
Anyhow,
everybody.
all right. Have a good one, and we'll
You too,
talk
Brenda.
about the wedding next
The
week.
wedding,
Or
good things.
we'll get
Uh,
the redhead is perspective. The godmother.
the godmother.
She's the godmother.
Okay.
Oh, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
All right. Bye.